Hey guys, welcome to Ottoman's Life. Ali here. So just a quick video today. I recently bought the amazing FunWhole / LumiBricks Factory House of Music Club set from the Street Fusion line. It's a great set. I love it, and we only recently got it and just built it. However, I already know that I want to integrate this into my city, and my city is built on the MILS system, which is the Modular Integrated Landscape System. Just to add stability and give me more flexibility for adding roads, etc. And the usual pros that we have for MILS. But I thought this video would be really helpful to show you how I've transitioned this particular set onto a MILS plate while still keeping the functionality of the sliding door and looking at the real estate that we have. So the first thing is what size are we working with? A regular base plate is 32 by 32 studs. This set is a whopping 30 studs in depth, but 40 studs in width. So that is 8 studs short of a base plate and a half. So if you think about the assembly square, that was 48 studs wide. Even the Natural History Museum, I believe, was 48 studs wide. And I think even the X-Mansion was 48 studs wide. So here is not quite a full base plate and a half. So you do have to work with one base plate and a half to keep the uniformity and the standards that we have in our Lego city, so we don't end up with misproportions. So depending on how you're going to locate this on the 48 stud real estate that you're going to work with, you can either put this right on the right hand side, in the middle, or on the left hand side, however way you want to position it, because then it leaves you with some creativity to do on either side of the building. Me personally, I've decided to put it right on the right hand side, so that leaves me then with the 8 studs difference all the way on the left to be able to do my own thing here and add some more stuff, which I'll get into what my ideas are here. Placing this onto a normal standard MILS plate, you build up your MILS plate as you would normally. A MILS plate is usually built on a standard Lego base plate, which is half a plate thick, and then you place a lot of these bricks all over the place, and then you have a plate that you stick on top of these bricks, so that gives you all the stability. These bricks are in essence 3 plates in height. For this and a lot of the FunWhole LumiBricks sets, you don't really need to worry about placing the plates on top, because their sets are actually built on a plate itself. So when you are building up the MILS plate, you just need to put in the bricks everywhere, and then you can just plop on the set on top of there. You might need to go underneath and press it up just to have it snap into the right place. So that will be the bulk of how you're going to place this onto a MILS plate. But if you want to keep the functionality, and one of the great things I love about this set is this opening section of the building. I think that's really cool, gives such nice access and viewing area of all the fun, wild things that are happening in this club, in this factory house of music. So it would be a shame that you lost that functionality by just placing this on a MILS plate and having this fixed on top of it. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have that if you want to keep that stability, because you can still have access to the building by taking the roof off. I personally really like this this feature, and I wanted to keep it. So how would you do that? Well, the purpose is, the key thing to remember is the brick that you place on the MILS plate is 3 plates high. So you have to replicate that, but on the 3rd plate height, you finish it off with a tile. So in essence, you have 2 plates and then a tile, and then that smooth tile finish enables us the front section to be able to open and close quite easily without getting stuck. And you do that for the 2, 4, 6 studs from the front of the base plate all the way across, from the start of one end all the way to the other end. If you notice here, I've put a little stop gap here. I didn't go all the way through, and the reason for that is that I didn't want this to swing all the way past the right angle, because I will have another building here potentially, so I didn't really want to interfere with that. For your choice, you can always get rid of that, and that will enable you to swing it even further. But if you do that, do remember to add in some clearance on this side here, more greater than the 6 studs that you have here, because you have a stop. I've got a stop gap here. It stops it from going there. If you want this to continue to be able to swing all the way back and further, just continue that same pattern of 2 plates and a tile beyond the first 6 studs from the front of the base plate. So what does that leave me with to do on this side? I've got 8 studs left here, and a couple of ideas. I mean, I was brainstorming a little bit, and you could actually put in the chili dog trailer here. It'll be quite nice, and that fits in really nice. You've got a nice night out in the club, and usually after you've been to the club, you're desperate for some fast food. So you can have the chili dog trailer parked up here, and that will hide this little bit of ugly wall here. But me personally, I'm actually going to try and integrate this set into this side here, and that will also hide the wall a little bit, and also utilize this cool little breakdown set and try and put this in here as well, because I think that will go with the vibe by having a little dance off before they even head into the club, and keep it real underground street dancing away from the flashiness of the club, and to place it into here. So that's going to be my next challenge, to put that in. I really look forward to working on that, and I'll definitely do a video to show that. So that's it. It was a very quick video this time around. I thought I'd share with you how, if you want to place this on a MILS in a way to integrate to your city, how would you do it? All right. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.